All right. This is just a puppy go home bath where it's not a full groom, but we've got her bathed, and I used a little bit of whitening. I didn't record the bath. I should have, but I used some little bit of white on white from Chris Christensen and another product from it starts with a K. It's an older product, but it's not a bleach, but it's just a light. It's a whitening, a non. Well, I can't say non-chemical. Everything's a chemical, but a non-bleaching whitener, not peroxide either. But anyway, I use it on Poppy because she's an old gal and she's beautiful white base, white party. So she gets a little bit of color, on her feet and on her little elbow. And so it's really good to use that product on her regularly. So anyway, that's all we did. Special in the bath should have been recorded. And all we're going to do is do a quick blow dry because this is a bath, not a groom, and I have to groom another dog in the way. Sometimes I will go ahead and do more things on a dog if I've got time on a bath, but this morning I don't, and so I've only got 1 hour to do you and the puppy groom, and so, and then get out of here and get to church on time. So that's what we're going to do. So all I really need to do is I'm going to blow dry her just enough to maybe trim her bangs up a little bit and tidy up her hygiene. And that's it. We're not even going to do feet on a bath. One, she rashes real easy, so I try not to do her feet as often as I can. And they're still pretty short. I might just hit the pads so she doesn't get slippy, but I'm not going to do the top. So that's the plan today for Puppy's groom, July 2024. Such a sweet girl. Such a sweet girl. I call Puppy my groom whore. I know that might sound derogatory, but it's not. She likes to be groomed. She likes that personal attention. Although she does sleep with me, she gets plenty of personal attention when she boards here. She's my bedroom girl. She stays in the bedroom. She says, I'm made for this. Sheets, baby. But she likes to be outside in the country, too. She's a great huntress. She tries to hunt the moles and all the little things that dare enter in our yard. But when you start to get the older poodle, your groom times with them are limited. Is it less than 10 more? Is it 15 more times we'll see you? I don't know. Pretty girl. All right, we're going to get to business, but that's why she loves the groom so much, because we kind of have a little love fest on it as well. I try to do that with all my poodles. So the groom table is a mixed bag. It's a love-hate. There's a lot of things that are good on the groom table, including extra snacks and lots of love. But then here comes the dreaded blow dryer. This is the negative. But because we're in a bath. I don't need to completely separate every hair from Poppy today because I am not going to be moving her body. I'm just going to brush it up and let it get dry, of course, but I'm not going to go over it again to make sure it's perfectly dry. I'm not going to seconds there's a commercial not, it doesn't stay clumped together. It separates very easily with blow dry. So I just need nice and gentle, especially with her old girl skin. I don't want to use this. This cat brush has those covered ends on the tiny, like the balls. A little more gentle, since I don't need the separation power of the Christiansen not up there. That probably not going to be it did come soon though. Dry, her hair will want to comb together, clump together again. But on a bath blowout, I don't have the time. That bath blowout is an hour and a half, and mine is 24 hours. Most time consuming part one of that almost equal is the blow dry. Your hair technology is really blow dry, so I'm not cutting, we're not going that far. I just don't have time. $30 versus $130. That's right. I don't hold back on products or anything, it's just the time, it's the difference. What I can accomplish. Trying to get it down to the best I can. go home day, which is now. So we are almost down to perfect nail length for a poodle, which means so short they cannot touch the floor when you're. You might hear the back feet push off a little because they twist it, but when the normal walking, should not hear the nails clicking on the floor. I may be keeping her again next week, depending on her family plans, her mommy's family plans. And if I do, I'll hit them one more time, and we'll be nail perfect. Yeah, we will. I mean, when you're going down on nails, trying to really reduce length, drive the quick back, you can't do it severely because you'll hurt them by clicking into the quick. But if you do it every 4 to 5 days, 3 to 4 to 5 days, depending on how far you want to go with it, and just do a couple of seconds on each nail, you can really get a lot of growth out. Okay. All right. I'm taking my wall and I'm going on all. I'm just going to freehand with her because, again, this really isn't a full groove. I am only going to get right above her eyeballs, straight up, hopefully to get her mom not to go across her forehead. I'm going to go pretty high because I know her mommy doesn't want that hair. Yeah, we're going to go pretty high. Higher than I normally go, but we aim for our mommies to be happy, because you know what, the poodles don't care. Poppy says, I don't care. Well, she does a little, because actually having those hairs not in a way that can land in her eyeball is more comfortable. So she cares a little. But if you notice, my slant is like this instead of like this. That's the difference. That's what I'm doing here. Just for Poppy. Just going to get that. Now I'm going to go 10 because I don't want her to rash. And I am going to go ahead and just take off all around on her eye without trying to make it so obvious that I'm not doing her whole face. So that we don't want any hairs that can turn and poke into her eye. Yeah, that's some granny. There's some granny hair. What we're doing some granny hair. All right. I may just take off to make it. She got a cone head. So now we just have to. Oh, I need to go back further. You have to go all the way tight if you're going to freehand. It won't. Yeah. No more cone head for Poppy. This usually isn't part of just a go home bath, but I am invested in this dog. And elder dogs need a little bit of special care just for comfort. If I got a 2-year-old and they got fluffy eyes, if the owners don't want to pay for the groom, we don't have time for the groom. But Poppy always gets what I can give her when the time I can. Okay, so top not too high. Alright, so now I just need to round out that ridge. So you don't look like a square head. good enough. I don't have time to make you a perfect groom because I got to get that puppy groomed. But hair's out of her eyeballs and her shape's not too weird. Yeah, that's a good baby. So now we're just going to do bottom of the pads. Again, I'm going to pull back to 10 so I don't rash our sweet little girl. I'm not doing all her toes. I'm just getting the pads scooped out a little bit so she's not slippy. Just part of hygiene. This is hygiene, not groom. I'd get all the toes cleaned up if I was on a groom. This is all the difference between a go-home bath and a groom. I don't have time. Getting all those toes perfectly clean. You've seen me do it. It takes probably 5 or 10 minutes a foot because I'm so slow. And that's not what this is. This is just, I don't want you to slip on hard floors, so we're going to get any hangover hair off. Okay. Okay, so we're just getting those hairs out. We're also just going to tidy up. Going to turn all the way around. Turn. Poppy, turn. Come on, Poppy. Oh, good girl. You know what turn is. Okay, let me just make sure these long, beautiful little hairs here are all good. Good girl. Good girl. Ah, got little tugs in there. Sorry, Mama. Okay, there we go. Okay. So back to 10. So I'm not going to rash a Poppy. Just cleaning up the vulva so we don't have little pee-pee crystals, hairs to form on. And cleaning up the anus. That's my light. Cleaning up the anus. Ooh, did you just toot? How you stinky gonna toot on me? It's okay. Okay. All right. Remember, no matter what, always clean your right away because you will forget. And then you oil. Clean oil blowout after hygiene every time. No. Because we don't never go from butt to face. No. Okay, you're all done, Poppy. That's all we gotta do for you. Come on. You're all done. You want your treat? Okay, Poppy, down. This is the you were a good girl for your groom. Okay, no, you gotta get off the table. This is why I call her the groom. Groom has seat, which is sweeter. I don't know. She won't get off the table. She's like, I like my special time. Oh, she dropped her, and the puppies took it. Here, there she is. That wasn't for you. No, it wasn't. Hi. Noodle is going back to his home today. He's actually been home. Oh, I'm gonna start a new recording. Okay, all done with Poppy.